to be working with book editor Matsy from Australia. I'm going to connect to him now. He's been working with me for quite some time. Let's see. We'll have to check all of our settings for each screen, but we'll see what happens. Oops, that's not good. It's already not good. There we go. Should answer here in a moment. I mean, to be honest, we were supposed to meet at 9, so. Matsy, answer the phone, Matsy. Hello? What's up? Hang on. No one can hear you. Give me a second. Say something.
Yeah.
There we
go. Me now?
No, I could hear you. I heard you fine. They didn't hear you complaining. Hang on. Now say something.
Something.
Cool. Now you were saying, "Oh my God, how slow is it to load?" But in a much better accent.
No. That's not even close.
That's not even close. Look. To be honest, I haven't started Australian yet.
If you're going to be a racist bitch, do it properly.
All right. So let me ask, what was slow to load?
Oh, just opening up to talk to you.
Oh, right.
My computer. It's not you. It's me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the computer you bought specifically.
Yeah. I've got to get a better one. Hey, I saw you did some work on book 1. It's looking good.
I did. Yeah. Let's look at that.
It's looking really good.
I know, right?
Chapter.
Oh, that first chapter completely. I don't even remember exactly what I did, but I remember.
I got my little jollies off.
I was really excited when I finished it. I did it live stream. Did you watch the stream or did you just open up the book?
No, I've just opened up the book. I've been away. I've been with my teacher.
Oh, that's right. You were doing your yoga thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's open this up. I only can really spend about an hour.
Yeah, usually about an hour and a bit. I don't suppose you want to do any talking about book 4. Not 4, 5. 5.
No, I'd rather talk. You mean with you?
Yeah, just because about these images, I'm a bit sort of
yeah, okay,
I'm not really sure exactly what you want,
Okay, let's talk about that, but let's also talk about book 2.
Yeah.
So let's just do a little bit of work on book 1, and then we'll come back. We'll do. I want to get you started on book 2 because it needs a lot of work. Yeah, even though it is very recently updated, it's the old style of what I thought was going to look good, right?
Yeah, so. I think what I just need a bit more direction, like work specifically on this now. And I'll be okay then. At the moment, it's like, oh, what do I do? Should I do some of this? Should I do some of that?
Yeah, give me a second here. Let me just make sure everything can be heard. I think it can, but I did a whole French lesson before and it wasn't heard by anybody. So, anyone here? Are you able to hear everything? You should. I can see that you are. I just want to double check. And I'm refreshing the screen myself here. Although there probably won't be a lot of people here. I've already been streaming so much today, it's ridiculous. All right, they can hear it. Okay, great. All right, back to where we were. Let me... Wait, you can't see my screen, huh? That would be a good thing.
No, I can't see your screen. Yeah,
right, and actually, let me... Give me a second. First of all, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share the... camera via the OBS, so you're going to see what's live streaming.
Okay.
All right, but I'm going to try to go to a different. Yeah, this is. I got to change this graphic here, don't I? Let me just remove that graphic because that's what I put up for Korean from Zero book. Let's see, how can I get rid of that?
Wow, busy. That's a cute hat. Where'd you get that one from?
I just bought it. It's ab cutter. Do you know what that is?
Nah, no idea.
So it's like it's apparently like for abs. They had this one hat. I was looking for a cool hat, And as you can see here, look, it's actually got this Japanese,
Oh yeah, yeah.
right? And it's way
Yeah.
cooler than I thought. I just liked it because of the colors, because you know me.
I want the little koi.
What?
The koi.
Yeah, there's like goblins and geisha, and it's just really cool.
The koi.
Oh, this guy here? This
Oh
guy
no,
here?
no, on your hat, on your hat. I thought you were going to smash him. What happened to? Why is he not smashed?
Wait, which koi are you talking about?
The little orange one there.
Right here,
on the
right here, right here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I am gonna smash him at 100,000. Apparently, that's what I've said. I haven't hit 100,000 yet, though.
I got a
Anyway,
message for you. I got a message for you just quickly.
okay.
I've got to tell Stupidhead to call the web host and get our emails released.
Okay, stupid head.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, that's the message to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Who called me stupid head? Fire them.
I did.
You're fired. We're moving away from them, though. We're moving to Ancipital has recommended another host that's fantastic. For the price we're paying now, we could have literally 3 independent balanced servers in different parts of the world with better specs. So Stupid Head needs to get on it, though, because Stupid Head has had this information now for more than a month.
Yeah, I know. He's such a stupid head.
Yes. All right, let's go through this. I don't know how much I'm going to do here. I might make a graphic or two, but yeah, so...
Well, I know. I bet this looks amazing.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Thank you. Let me, well, that's high praise coming from you, as, you know, you've seen every book I've
just
made.
because I've been looking at the other way for so long that it's just really exciting to see something different.
Let me,
Maybe I'm too excited.
No, honestly, when I went back, this does look fantastic. Like, splitting up this section, I cleaned up a lot of the wording, actually, also.
Yeah, I saw that as well. And
I made short links for the videos, because this was never promoted. This.
That was great.
Yeah, honestly, when I first wrote this book, my level of creation was not that high. And the book has just been moderately edited, but over the years, but I never applied all that I know to it.
And you're using different words there now in these sections, which is, even that's exciting.
Yeah, well, the idea was I wanted, it had all these really long words, and I thought they needed to just be short words.
Yeah.
They didn't need to be long. And then I really thought, why not show hiragana using words everybody already knows in Japanese?
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
And it brings them closer to the language. And I never would have thought of that, when I first wrote this edition.
No.
And and because this book sells so well, I never thought, I thought I shouldn't mix up the recipe that's selling so well, but
but that's you've always got to develop your key product.
I can't ignore the fact that I know a
work.
lot more now for development. And
No,
also,
good.
this is something I'm going to have you do too. I'm still only doing it so far in book 1, but in the format here, I've made this.
What thickness is that?
I think it's the weight is 2 1/4.
2 1/4. Okay.
Yeah, you would think that's too much, but it really improves the style.
It looks good. It actually looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it feel more substantial. And these are all. I think I think I modified these words too.
Yeah, you changed all those words.
Oh no, this is new. Actually, this is not.
New.
Yeah, the single
That
N
is
sound
new.
we never talked about because it's the only sound that doesn't end in a vowel. And I thought, why aren't we teaching that? And I think this is the challenge when speaking Japanese is also new. It used to end right here.
Yeah, no,
And it
it's
didn't have
great.
like a summary of the lesson, so that's new. This is all new.
I know. I got very excited.
Yeah. Oh God, I hated that 4 and 9 graphic we were using before.
And you changed the black on these or something?
No, what I did was I got rid of the stars here.
Right. Is
Okay.
that what it is?
I got rid of the stars here. I rewrote this, and I talked about the zeros. So this got completely rewritten. This was only talking about 9 and 4 before. And then here, I kept the stars, but I made them black.
Right.
Just
No,
'cause
they were already black, weren't they?
No, they were white.
They look. These tables look different. What have you done? You've done something different.
I've
to them.
thickened them up, if I remember correctly.
Right.
I gave them a thicker out border also. I think they're not too.
They just
and
look
a
more.
fourth-
They're
they're-
more in your face now. They're more bold and.
Yeah,
they
they're 1
stand
and a
out
half.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's all I did. And then I went ahead and made this 2/4. And that's just something you're going to have to pay attention to when you're in the other books editing.
Go through and do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't think I added much here. Oh, I changed this.
Change those numbers.
Yeah. I hated those old numbers. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you don't remember, there were these jagged, jagged edged ones. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got through, I think, that day. And this needs work. I mean, I got to really fix this up. There's so much I could do with this. I did go in and thicken things up, I think. But I do plan on coming back and working on this. I don't think I actually did anything here the last time.
Okay, well, we were up to chapter 2, the new hiragana section.
Oh, and FYI, all of our vocab builders need to have the star now.
Yeah.
Did I tell you why? Were you here for that?
Because Kaneko doesn't understand something.
Kaneko thought, why is there a 10 there?
10, that's it.
Because it was a plus sign. I was like, oh, yeah, God, okay. Because I thought we're adding vocab, so. All right.
Yeah, so we're in chapter 2.
Yep, I'm just double checking all this other work we did. Just kind of check. Yeah, this looks so much better. All right, yeah, let's do a little bit on chapter 2, and then we'll work through a little bit on book 4 and 5. Not 4, 2 and 5. That'll give you some work. But if you can go through and make sure all of these have this, okay?
Some stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
No problem.
And then also go through and thicken all those tables. Not tables, but any times we have the circle around the... Oh, yeah, this is new, too. God, I forgot all about this. This is way better than before.
I was here for that.
Yeah, no, I remember. I'd forgotten about it, though. I'd forgotten that we did this.
Yeah.
These position...
So, keep going. There's something I want you to fix.
Okay. In a graphic?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
It makes sense, but I think it can be better.
Okay, so, but remember, so when you open this up, next time we meet, if you can have this done, that'd be sweet, where we do the...
Okay, yeah,
Make the weights to 2... Yeah, oh, just so much better. Let me see what it looks like for this, too. Where did it go? I lost it. Format. You could probably take this and add it to the quick bar. I just did. I just added it to my quick bar up here.
Yeah.
So I could just do that. It's just much easier. It's a simple change, but it really makes it pop.
It's a huge difference. Yeah.
It really, isn't that weird? And it matches the graphics more now, too.
Yeah, it's better. Small things make a big difference.
It really is. I was working on a graphic in the Korean book. I spent maybe an hour working on it earlier today in the stream. And someone's like, why does it even matter? I'm like, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding?
I was like, why does it even matter? It doesn't matter. It's not important. I'm like, it completely matters because it changes the entire experience of the student. And plus, it wasn't like it was like a random graphic. It was the most important graphic of the entire book. Actually, I'll show it to you. Oh, that's not it.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
That was me making the thumbnail. Thumbnail for Super Sexy Sayaka's picture there. That's for the latest Polyglot George video. Yeah, I'll show you this graphic.
George just happens to load up all his...
I didn't mean to do that. It's not porn.
Trying to make me vomit.
It's funny because she works for a very respected company now. But in this video, I'm shooting her with a water gun as she's dancing.
Don't make it so she has to cut off her hair.
No one will know it's her. She looks much older now. I'm still friends with her on Facebook. I don't want to really talk to her because I don't want her to tell me to remove these videos.
Oh, right.
All right, so this is the this is the one version here. Here, I'll move these together.
What's this for?
This is something Japanese doesn't have, but it's verb conjugation rules, depending on...
Oh, these sorts of tables would be great for Japanese.
Well...
They really would.
Yeah, like this is the type of technology I would call it technology. It's kind of a weird thing to call it, but... hang on, give me a second. Let me make this bigger. Yeah, so this was the original... I'd say original, but this graphic has been modified 1 billion times. And then you can see how these very complicated rules here got changed to a yes-no proposition. And up here became yes-no. And we modified the rules up here.
Yeah.
And I felt like calling these cases was a mistake because what the hell is a case? They're rules. We say that they're rules, but then we show case over here. So I changed this to rule because you'll probably
I understand
eventually.
why. I understand why you want to call it case because it's like in this case do that or in this
Right,
situation.
but yeah, but it's better. I think it's better to call it rule. And then I thought this disconnect didn't make sense here in rule one, so I combined it all together. And then I removed a very small change of removing the border of this gave it a lot better feel. And then I changed this dark line in the middle to be
made it lighter.
Lighter. So this feels much easier to understand. And I felt like people weren't noticing this four regulars thing. Even I always would forget, wait, which one is this?
You know what I would do though with that graphic now that I'm looking at it? Do you see how you've got like what's it called when each line has a different shading? What's that called?
Let's just call that each line has different shading.
Well, see how it goes right across to the very edge, right over to the right, and you see underneath those? I think you should make that just a block color.
Which one?
Just a block color.
Where?
Right on the right, right over to the very right there. Can you see how that line, it changes color underneath them? I don't think you should do that.
What do you mean, these? This?
No, over to the right.
Over to the right. Okay.
Yeah. Can you see underneath there, it's dark grey, then light grey. Make it all one grey.
This whole thing?
No, just that right side. Oh, you can't do that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I still don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Give me a word to look at on the screen and then tell me inches down or something like that.
So you've got rows, and one row is light grey, and then the next row is dark grey.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's two different. You want this all to be one color?
No. When you go over to the right, it says add whatever that character is.
Right.
Can you see how the shading continues in underneath them?
Right.
And I feel like it should be a block of shade. It shouldn't be different shading underneath that. I think it should be one color.
You mean this white box should be gone?
No. Underneath add. Underneath.
Under here.
See where it says add?
Yeah.
And underneath that?
Yeah.
Can you see the different shadings underneath it?
Well, okay, but that's because this rule applies to it and this rule applies to it.
Yeah, okay, I can see what you're saying, but you still don't need.
Well, I can do a version of that. Hang on.
It just looks odd.
You're saying do this.
And people in the stream need to agree with me. Yes, do that. That looks better.
Let's see.
That looks so much better. So much better.
But then what about this one? Is it do I make it? I can't.
Make it the light one.
It has to be the light one, right?
Yeah, make it the light one.
I'll have to add this one because this one doesn't exist.
See, this is the sort of thing like people don't understand. These are the sort of details that we really focus on, you know.
Well, that and grammar also. It's not just this, but yeah. And grammar. Every now and then we talk about grammar. No, this is super important to book design. There's so many bad designed books.
That's right. I think it's not important, but really it is.
This is super important for how the book feels. This is why the iPhone sells so much. Now.
That's right. That's why everyone loves the iPhone.
I don't know, man.
No, just let's sit with it for a
If I do that, I would want to remove this.
Underneath there.
But then there's no distinction between step 1 and step 2.
No, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. Just let it. Let's just look at it. Leave it for a few minutes, and we'll come back and look at it again.
Because what happens is this add no longer has a distinguishing thing. There can never be a pachim on this, but they don't know that. This is pachim. They don't know that there can't be a final consonant here.
You can't put a line there. You can't put a line to delineate.
I understand what you're saying.
It's just, I don't know, it just looked weird with those rows continuing underneath it.
I wonder if... see, I think you have to continue the row, though, so that they know that that's still following that color across.
Okay, well, let's let this sit in the background and we'll think about it as it sits in the background.
Yeah.
But now that I've pointed out, you can see, it's a bit odd.
I do understand that it feels like blinding on the eyes. But I wonder if it wouldn't be better to.
Maybe,
Hmm.
and maybe when it's not so big and it's in the book, you don't notice it so much. Maybe.
I don't know. The thing was, I had to distinguish these going across,
Yeah, of course you
and
do.
it had to be subtle. And the thing is, these used to be individuals, but it was like the same thing 5 times in a row, so it was really weird.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
it
right.
made sense to say, hey, there's only 2 options here, you
Yeah,
know?
that's right.
So, all right.
We'll just let that percolate.
All right. Anyway, let's go back to this. So you're going to, yeah, when you're going through here, we're going to change all of these sizes here. But I'm going to do it while we're in this particular one because it's just easy to do. I wish there was a repeat button like there is in Corel Draw. I don't know if there's anything to change here. I wonder if there's a graphic we should add. I think this got improved. I don't remember if that was when we were together, if that was me by myself, but it got
Yeah,
him.
no, that's you after.
Actually, we've already made quite a few graphic improvements in this lesson.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think this didn't used to have a section number, and I made it a section number.
Right.
I feel like that was a recent thing. Yeah, this was without you, I think. I don't remember, but I feel like this part.
No, I was here for this.
Were you? Okay, yeah.
Oh,
No,
no, yeah, no, I was here for this.
yeah, I made these capitalized here. I feel like this lesson's done.
No, there's something. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, when I point it out, it'll be one of those things you'll probably disagree with me, but
Oh yeah, this is new
Yeah.
too. Yeah, we've actually been through here. That's right. We did all of this.
this one here, you've got your check marks.
Mhm.
They need to be on the inside, not on the outside. You need it to be image, then it needs to say, no, this is wrong, and then explain why it's wrong. Not, this is wrong, image, and then explain.
You mean X here?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Let's open up Japanese graphics.
And that was the way you originally had it, but then towards
What?
the end of last time, you shifted over to the left there, and I don't think it's right. I think it's confusing. Well, it's not confusing.
You're right. I think the X should be there right next to the explanation.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're saying.
So, here's an image, and this one's wrong, and here's why it's wrong.
Well, let's keep that one, and we'll reproduce. Actually, I'm going to make that smaller because I'm running out of space. All right. So what you're saying is, hang on. Maybe something like this. Like this.
Yep.
Wouldn't this be better?
Not. You could, because say duck antenna too long, and therefore this is wrong. Yeah, I suppose you could do it that way, but
Like this.
yep. Either or. Put it to a vote.
I just feel like it's too heavy on this side now for some reason. It feels really heavy. This isn't a democracy. I had to vote on this.
And everyone dictatorship where I tell you what to do.
I don't like this line anymore. That feels
More balanced.
I do feel having it right next to them to tell them immediately no, not good, and then explaining why.
Yeah.
I don't like the balance, but
Maybe the checks are too big.
maybe now it is, yeah. Hang on. I wonder if we put it in a circle, it wouldn't feel better. Did we try this already? I feel like we already tried this.
No, you were going to do it, and then I said then you'd have to explain that this is the way it's done in Japanese.
No. What I mean is put the whole
Oh,
thing.
right. I see. Yeah.
For some reason, I want the check to be bigger.
I actually don't mind it when it actually comes outside the circle.
I know, right? It kind of feels nice, right?
I would feel like, yes, you've got it right. Big check.
But I wonder if these couldn't be smaller. That actually feels pretty nice. I don't hate that.
That does look better. It's also more sort of consistent with the way your brain thinks.
Yeah. No, that's really important. Anything we can do to lessen the cognitive load, that's the number one. That's such a get less words, more graphical. You definitely want less cognitive load on the student.
You can definitely say a lot more in an image than a lot of words.
Yeah, I think you need to hit both, right? You need to hit.
Yeah.
Like I said, yeah. When you're going through the book,
words.
look for this particular concept that I like to make sure we're nailing. So there's 3 ways that you get a student to grasp a concept. First is your open volley of words. Then it's the graphic that shows what I meant by those words, what you meant by those words. Then there are the examples that exemplify the things that you taught, that show what you taught. So the student has 3 chances to get it. We have 3 chances to explain it. Normally, all 3 of them have to hit. But as long as one hits that student,
that's right.
That's what they're going to get. So what we've lacked in book 1 is that concept wasn't a way of teaching in book 1 initially.
No. It was just a lot of words and then examples. Not so many graphics.
Yeah, the examples came in the Korean book. That way of thinking was developed basically. All right, my favorite. Oh God, wow, yeah. Whew, that looks like crap. Good call, man. That's why you're here.
But we were tired at this point, and I thought I'll just leave that to the next time I speak to him. So I've been sitting on this for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Oh, that is so much better. Holy moly.
It doesn't really matter. Why don't you just release the revision?
Sorry,
so
go ahead.
This is where we got up to. This was it. Let's continue.
Yeah, Dove Project. He has Dove Project has the reason. He has a very, very strong piece of advice for us. Functionality is greater than aesthetics sometimes.
True.
You can have both.
The thing is, the book already has all the functionality. It doesn't have any aesthetics, and so we need to add the aesthetics.
Oh my God! Remember how? Oh, this. Were you here for this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't this so much better? I love this one. Wow. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm just going to admire my work for a second. This looks so nice.
Let's bring a little bit more white space between the bottom of that paragraph and the image there.
Where?
That one we just put in, just a little bit more white space.
Here?
Yeah, a little bit more even.
I don't think I can. No, I can't. I'm at the bottom of that.
Okay.
A little bit more would be too much for the record. I wouldn't put more than that.
It
Because this one needs more, if anything.
does.
If that, to match the, see what happens. So now we have to,
We could have a little less from the bottom though. A little less on the bottom of each one maybe.
that's about it.
Okay.
That's the limit. See, even these, I think, could take advantage of a thicker border style. Let's try
All
two
borders or outside borders?
outside border.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Oh God, that feels. I want to go do that for EUAO too.
So what's that one? That's the 2 1/4.
Yep, it's 2 1/4.
You see, it matches those as well. Then.
It totally does. Yeah, it feels way better. All right. Oh, there's where we were continuing right there.
Yeah.
Crazy how, wow, 2 weeks has already passed. Crazy. Okay, what is this? Why is there a raw here? That makes no sense. Oh, wait.
This was just threw in. We threw in.
Wait.
Different...
Add a progression section where we explain crutches being removed in the in the next lesson. Yes, let's do that. And actually, we need that for the lesson prior to that too.
You've got that in after every lesson now. After this lesson.
Yeah. All right. Progression section. So let's see. Progression.
What's been removed from this one?
I don't know what I was thinking when I thought of this. Let me try to remember exactly what I know. What crutches are being removed, but we just literally went through it.
What chapter is Ra?
Actually, in the next, from now on, I think is what we'll call it.
No.
Imakara.
If you go to chapter, what's Ra in 9? Chapter 9, it might give you a clue.
No, it won't.
Why? Why won't you do that?
You think that's where I got it from?
Well, why else would it be Ra?
Probably because I just copied it. Hang on, let me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. From a
But but I copied it. It's called, after this lesson. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, wait, there is one in every one.
Yeah, that's right. I've put them there for you because you said you wanted them after each lesson.
So is there something in 9?
I think there was something we were doing in 9 and you went, actually,
No.
we need to have this.
There's nothing.
Okay, I don't know then. It's somewhere. There's somewhere there.
No. Oh, it could be here, this one. There's this.
No, I just,
Nope.
I put things there that you wanted. I don't know what you're going to do with them now.
Well, let me think about it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Get my wording right. Congratulations, man.
So this is, we've also got, right at the very start of the chapter saying, oh, we're not going to use this geometry anymore.
What'd you say?
At the beginning of every chapter, you also got a little thing that says we're not going to use such and such.
Well, maybe we don't need it if we write this. Because I always thought that section was weird. It makes sense.
There used to be much more to it.
Yeah, it was before this lesson. Oh, this is what I wanted. I thought I had a graphic. Ugh. I feel like that's good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Just to give them some flavor.
We don't spend a half day on every image.
True. That seems pretty good. It's a good ending to the lesson.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot. In the Korean book, we always skip over the workbook stuff because we're going to replace the workbook.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, this isn't lined up very well. There's like no space here. And this needs more.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though, if you're going to replace it all.
Are we replacing it all though?
Oh,
We did talk about that's what I was thinking, huh?
yeah. The work
But now I'm
needs
thinking it's too
definitely
much work.
reworked.
Honestly, now I'm thinking it's too much work. Like, why?
Well, but no, you're doing it so it's consistent with the Korean books that you're able to get
Yeah.
everything onto one page with your answer key, all of that stuff.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
much,
I don't know. Let me double think that.
you know, when you've got like 16 exercises in one chapter and 4 in another, it's not very consistent.
Yeah. You're right. Still
Not
gonna.
me, that was your decision. I'm just reminding you.
Yeah. Now I'm not happy thinking about that though. Dang it.
And it was, yeah.
What were you saying?
Nothing. I was going to say that's a job for Kaneko anyway, the workbook, isn't it? You just got to decide what's going in there. What specific exercises.
Yeah, I just have to determine what I want to keep.
Like the whole question and answer thing, I think, was going to become scenarios.
There's a lot of good work that was done in the Korean book, and I think I showed you that. These are a little bit too tight, Matsy.
It's okay, you can spread them out. Looks like there's room there now.
No, what I meant was the corners felt a little bit too tight.
Oh, too small.
Yeah. I mean, we weren't keeping them, so... But right now, I'm just... Let's make it as pretty as we can. And oh, god dang it. guess that wasn't ungrouped.
Like, I know you're keen to get the book out and you think you've got to stop working on it at some point. But in the meantime, you've still got your other book out there doing its job. So
Oh yeah, I'm not worried about, yeah. Every book's in revision. Literally. I want a group for this. I don't want to have to keep right-clicking to get into this. I want like a quick shortcut for this. Wait, that didn't get ungrouped. That must mean there's two groups. Yeah. I think though my instinct would be to regroup these.
makes it easy to move them around.
Yeah.
How's your cats?
Doing good. No one's dead.
No one's dead. How old are they?
9 and maybe 3 and 6 or something like that. How about your cats?
I don't have any cats now.
What do you mean? I thought you had cats.
No, yeah, I did, but I had to put my other male cat down.
When?
3 months ago, maybe.
Oh no.
Bit more than that. Yeah. He wasn't doing well.
Well,
Stand up.
I went with Kathy to put her cat down maybe about a month ago myself. That was rough.
Yeah, so that's about a week after that I had to put my cat down.
Oh man, that's rough. Did you cry?
Oh yeah, but you know, it's also a huge relief because I was so stressed. I wasn't sleeping. You know, he was okay, but
You were worried he would die, right? So the best way to fix that is to kill him.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't make a joke though. I was just thinking how funny that is.
No, sort of. I can laugh about it.
It's kind of like, I don't want you to die, so this is all I can do, buddy.
And it was really hard though, because he was sick and then he came good for a week, like the best I'd seen him in ages. He came really good, but then went really badly downhill after. And it's like, okay, well, it's time.
Oh, man. That's so rough, man.
Have you had to put cats down yet, your own?
No, I had a cat. Well, I mean, Kathy's the only one I had. Kathy's cat. But I had a cat that died at a year old.
Right.
And that cat, that was really rough for me.
Yeah. That's I've had cats die in the past. I've had a cat being killed in the past.
Killed by who?
By a neighbour, poisoned.
Are you kidding me?
No.
What the heck?
But
You Australians.
Putting down is a different thing entirely because that's your decision. Like you're the one sort of responsible for that.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's hard. At least it is for me.
I think it would be for anybody. I mean, when they put that first saline shot in.
Yeah, some people are real casual about it. It was best for the cat. And for me, it's not best for anyone.
Yeah. They put that salient. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we need this line. This used to be. This line
It's
up here was
explaining the relationship.
right. Yeah, right where you think the context was, but I don't think we need it anymore because I don't ever do that.
You do later in the book. You say, this is a casual conversation between friends, and
Yeah. Not that I don't even know what we're keeping, but. I think there's too much space in between these.
you're funny. One day you're saying, "Oh, spread it out more," so I spread it out more. And oh, now there's too much space.
Well, okay, you're right. I sometimes spread it out because it's too less on the page. But yeah, I feel like this is good as a 2. Did you make it a 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go with that.
See, this is the whole thing. Now we've got scenarios and like.
I'm not gonna do this scenario right now. I'm gonna let Kaneko screw around with that.
Change that to a.
So you just have to literally go in here and type Hoshi.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Now, so I don't think we need this anymore.
That's right. Yeah.
That screws it up a little bit. That screws up our, progression a little bit. I mean, I always could, now that we had the room, though, theoretically, I could come up here and add a few lines to say, to give them something. Like from the teacher.
Have, from the teacher, like, what.
I could have 2 lines, like,
What it used to be. Let me have a look here.
in this lesson.
To be about this before this lesson goals. From
Give me the lesson goal for 3. What was that?
Lesson goal for 3 is to learn to show possession using the particle not. Learn how to use the subject marker gut. And then a little tip from the teachers.
What's the tip from the teacher?
It's common to mix up dare and dore. It's also common to mix up watashi and anatta. Try to avoid these mistakes.
Let me look at it. I feel like I always felt like I had to fill something up there. It's common to mix up dare and dore. Is it? Then why would I teach it in the same lesson?
To know what to expect in the lesson. I don't know why you mix up watashi and anatta.
Yeah, I'm not going to add that one. I just remember in class people would mix it up because it's 3 syllables. Yeah, but it's not important.
Okay.
It's like some people are like spatial learners, so they think like watashi, anata, and there's 2 tas in there, and it starts with an ah. There's ah ta, like and ah ta.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird. Let's see. Why
I was
is
going to
this?
say something mean about those students, but changed my mind.
It's funny. I had a dyslexic girl in one of my classes, and I had to print the book on pink paper with green ink, and it helped her out a lot.
Oh, wow.
So weird how, yeah, it's really weird how some people really respond to different stimuli.
I've never heard of that before. That's really interesting.
Yeah, and then some people that are dyslexic, they're not dyslexic in Japanese. They're just dyslexic in English. Funny how you can't say dyslexic.
Yeah, interesting.
In this lesson, we focus on how to use the possession marker. No.
Do you know anyone who's dyslexic in Japanese?
I don't, but it doesn't mean that they're not there.
No.
But I think because Japanese is written in a different part of the brain, That's, but maybe when Japanese people learn it, they map it to the same part of the brain that we map English. But because you're drawing more in Japanese, I don't know.
That's the thing. I think it's more image based, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. Well, there is the thing about left brain, right brain. You hear about that the Japanese are flipped on some things, and I don't know how much of that is true.
Yeah. Oh, This has other functions besides possession.
Dare endure. In this lesson, we focus on possession marker no. We will learn. We will learn. Oh.
Oh.
We will learn no is used quite a lot and has a variety of function besides possession. Avoid mixing up similar looking. So this is our new, from the teacher. I don't know if we have the way to do it. Oh, I don't know if we have the room, but maybe we could just have from the teacher. This is the one part I'd like to have back in the book now that we have the space.
Yeah.
I wonder if we couldn't repurpose one of these. Probably want the whole thing to just be one color though. Son of beepee.
But you don't say sensei when you're talking about yourself, though, do you?
Say that again?
You don't say sensei when you're talking about yourself as a teacher, though, do you?
There are Japanese, I've seen it on Aitaki, watashi wa nihongo no sensei desu.
Okay.
I hate that though. But
It's
this
not
is different.
correct,
This is letting them know what this is. It's advice from the teachers, right? To figure out why this is looking weird. Exactly 14. Exactly 18. That's weird. Okay. From the teachers. Is that too many things? Is that too many lines?
Unless you want to do it as your bullet point, which will probably look odd.
Do it as what? A bullet point?
Use a bullet point, yeah.
No, I don't want to do that. I think we can keep it for now, but if we need more space, these are actually supposed to be much closer. They're part of the new words. Normally they're fairly close. And normally this is like a 1. Oh, it was a 1. All right, a 1, 3. Yeah. A 1, 3, I mean. I'm sorry, 1 times a 3.
Right.
I feel like I want to fix this. Make his hair black. Actually, what I'm going to do is end work here, get through the book 2 and 5 stuff. because Aris is waiting to eat. It's 10 at night.
Yeah.
Ah, these feel so far away. Okay. And this needs to be... There can always be pretty good space between a space like this, especially when we have all this space down here.
Yeah.
So if you can add a from the teachers...
Yeah.
If you can pull what we had in the original book, maybe make something out of that, that'd be fine.
Yep.
Kind of mixing the goal and the advice. Sometimes I have advice that maybe isn't as well thought out as I could make nowadays, but I'm gonna rename this as 28. All right. Let's open up book 2, and I'll show you some. You'll know right away the problems we have with book 2 when I open it up. If you have a book 2 in front of you, you can see it. Style's completely different. Looks like you already were working on this, though.
Yeah, I was working on that because that was going into the new progressive style. I don't think I brought it back yet.
Oh, I guess this was already getting the work done on it. So this is actually a really pretty book, but the problem is these fonts are not the current font size. I made it much bigger in here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make a new version. I'm going to save a new version of this so that we have the backup to look at, even though we already made Matsy backup. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to import all of the current settings we have for book 1 into here.
Yep.
That will overwrite and break some
That will
things.
break lots of things. But that's what I'm here for.
So it already made these look good. These are already the new norm. This style definitely doesn't work anymore, obviously.
So can you see that's the new progressive version there that you were going to work on?
Oh,
Got to remove all of that.
damn. Yeah, that's going to suck. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
But we have the backup already, right? So. Well, I think there's going to be like...
Yeah, see that's ugly. Yeah.
I can fix this, though. I think this on book 1... What size is this? 60. Oh, it's 16. Jesus, okay. So we can keep this as 16. We just gotta... I'm not sure why these aren't lined up.
I'm not sure either. What are they, grammar?
Should be grammar text. Nothing's lit though. It's lit. Oh, it's because
Maybe
this must be different there. Yeah, it's gotta be this one. I gotta be on a pure one. This is grammar text, no foodie. So, yeah, these need to be control T'd. Oh, but this control T is the wrong size. Hang on. Let me go check what the name is. I'll make a new control T for us. This style is grammar text control T literally. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll find that with a caret. There we go. It's interesting that it doesn't match. It doesn't line up. Well, I guess every book's gonna have their own little weird things.
What?
But this is not Control T right now, so I'm gonna modify it. It's gonna overwrite the existing one. Actually, let's make sure that this. I think I did just make sure, but I want to double check. This is Grammar Head 3203 with a pipe. Japanese from Zero Book 1 is... it's its own thing, so... It's a different thing. It's the one near this one. The Control G one. I can fix that all in one fell swoop.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to do that? Have you done... So I'll show you.
Probably ages ago.
So, first of all, I'll just select this one and I'll make sure that it works. Actually doesn't work. So something to do with this is like, it's probably borrowing a style from something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, see it's, oh no, it is no style. That's really weird. Well, I'm going to fix it, so. Okay, now I'm going to update that to match. I'm going to also make sure that our shortcut is set. Never do it for normal doc because that's like completely useless, by the way. Assign, close. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll go to this one, right, which is a different grammar. It's a different thing.
Yep.
I'll find it in here, and this is a really handy thing. If I can find it, that'd be awesome. Where is it? There it is.
There it is.
You select all, and you give the book a little bit of time to do it. See down below, it's analyzing.
Yep.
Word will make you think like it's gonna crash. Just let it do it.
Yeah, no, it does to me all the time.
Okay. Now all of those are selected. I'm gonna go back up to my caret one.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not the non, because that would it's the Control G one. Boom.
Yeah.
Everything is fixed.
Okay.
And it's the same thing with these. Find out what book one is.
Yeah.
Find it over here,
Mhm.
and then yeah,
Update
you can start fixing it. So actually, we've actually made quite a bit of progress already.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can see, this is all. I think this is all new, right? You've already fixed a lot of this.
A lot of it's been fixed, yeah.
Awesome. And then we're gonna go.
So
Obviously, we're gonna do the after this lesson thing and all of the hiragana lessons.
Mhm.
So, I'll save this. We'll close this one and then we'll open up book 5 for a second. We'll look at the graphics for book 5. Oh. Closing book 2. Let's open up book 5.
So it's the Kaneko lesson plan thing.
Right.
The actual book. And I sort of left hers and I put a version of mine there.
Which one?
Underneath it. So she's got her version Kaneko, which is just the images she chose, and then there's got
Wait,
my
but where
version.
I don't understand. Kaneko.
It's in book 5, Japanese from Zero, book 5 section, and then resources, I think it is.
Oh, it's in file support. Graphics, maybe?
That. No.
Okay, well, I'm in book 5. References, you mean?
No.
Yeah, references. So you've got practice ideas, Matsy?
Yep. So you've got her, she had a bunch of images there, and I'm just slowly sort of changing them to this style. I just want to see what I'm doing there.
All right.
And this thing, I'm not sure. Is this what you're wanting, like this?
Let's see if
Like similar
Conoco's.
to what we've been doing.
Let's see if Conoco's up right now. Alexa, what time is it in Japan?
It is 2:30.
The time in Japan is 2:23 p.m. on Friday.
I think I can call her reliably, though. Let's see.
Because I'm not sure this is actually part of the book yet, is it? What these
No.
images?
No, we're building this as we go.
And that's what I mean. That's why I'm not sure if you're happy with the way I'm going with these images. Whether you want it to be more.
Oh, she's not going to be able to hear you actually. Now that I realize it, because you're not on Discord.
No, not at this point.
All right. Well, let me tell you the next time that we're doing a meeting with Conoco, and maybe you can join us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next time I think is tomorrow.
Mhm. Tomorrow at early
No, it's not tomorrow.
2:00. No.
It's Sunday my time.
Sunday, what time?
5:00 p.m.
That'll be Monday for me.
It's Monday for Conoco too. Alexa, when it's 5 p.m. Pacific time, what time is it in? Where are you?
Australia.
Thank you, but there's like 7 billion time zones in
5
Australia.
p.m. at Pacific Time is the same as 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time at Mountain
Alexa,
Standard
stop.
Time.
Alexa, stop.
It's 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. That should be fine for me on a Monday, 10 a.m. No
Okay,
problem.
but what time zone are you?
Australian Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. Alexa, when it's 5 p.m. Pacific time, what time is it in Australia? Fuck, I forgot what time it was.
5 p.m. at Pacific Time is the same as 7 a.m. Christmas Island Time, 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time,
There
and
it is.
8 a.m. Australian Western Standard
You're
Time. in
Eastern Standard.
Australia.
Eastern Standard, yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay, cool.
Say thank you to
I don't know that.
You don't have to know that. That was good. Thank you. You don't know thank you?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh my god. All right. She's so smart. She's so smart. All right, so let me see what you got here.
See, I've just done those few there. I mean, you can have a look at her original images and see how I've sort of just copied them in a way and made them in this black and white style. That's why I kept two versions. I won't butcher her version. I'll just do. You see?
hang on. Yeah, actually, it's exactly what she wanted.
But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, do I just sort of get the images she's got there and sort of convert them over?
That's exactly, because, yeah, that's exactly. She's doing the work of thinking about what she wants, and
Yeah.
you're converting it to something. That's fine.
Yeah, and then later, if you go further down.
I think the only thing I would say is that all of these should be the